everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. How are you today? I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Brooke, or Babysims, whatever you prefer to call me. And if you're not new here, then welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. More specifically, we are doing a build a story, except I don't have one, which I just realized that this is a series build for a series that I do stories for your gameplay. I don't even got a story, but basically what I'm kind of turning this series into secretly, because I haven't told you guys what I'm turning it into. So you guys know how on Mondays I'm making my own save file type of thing, where I'm redoing every single lot in the entire Sims 4. Yeah. So I'm kind of doing the same thing for my main save, which we're not in right now because I'm building the lots of my main save, then putting them in. My main save, if you guys don't know and you are new here, I have only ever had one save on The Sims 4. The reason I always say that, by the way, if you're new here, is because according to my analytics, most of you are new here. If you guys are, though, I only have ever had one save that I've ever played in for the last 8 years since release of The Sims 4, and I've only had one family, basically, and just kept going generations off that. I'm on the 36th generation of that family, and that save, as you guys can probably imagine, if you guys want to see the full save, I have a series on my channel in my playlists called it's like all my save tour, and I show every lot that I have in that already. I'm in the process of redoing that because as you guys can imagine, I don't have any Sims that came with the game anymore, not even the high school years ones. They all died. Like, they're all gone now. So that's why you can see the Goth Mansion, because I'm playing in my building save right now. I only build in this save. I have another slot for my save file, and that is the only saves I have on my game. 3. That is it. So this one is my YouTube one. It's where I film my gameplay videos. It's where I build my houses, film my mod reviews, different things like that. And then I have my main save that I play in, and then I just got one the other day. It's an empty blank one by Seriously Sims that I'm redoing the save file in. But for this series, I kind of turned this into build the stories. So I kind of went through, I'm in Willow Creek right now, and I already placed a lot of lots. That's why this series is not going to be every single lot like my save tour is, because I already placed a lot of builds in Willow Creek. But this one, I didn't like any of the options on my gallery, I know, but so I was like, you know, I'll just build a new one. So for build a story today, we are doing this one, and the people who lived in this house were like, they're all townies at this point that the game makes. Like, I didn't make any of these Sims that lived, every single house in my game is filled, but not one of them are Sims I've made, except for like my current household Sims and people in their story, like relationships and friends and family members, like distant family members. So this family that lived here was actually a teenage daughter, a teenage child age girl, and then a toddler age girl. So 3 girls, toddler, kid, teen, and then a parents. And their house, as you kind of can probably imagine, like if you play for a long time, the houses are going to get outdated. And they lived in like a house that was this style because I redid mine with my own type of style. It was suburban like this, but it only had 3 bedrooms, and they had 3 kids, so it ended up with a toddler not even having a room. I don't know where they're sleeping because it had nothing for toddlers in that house at all. And the teen had a child's room, and then it was 2 bedrooms, a nursery and a child age bedroom, and obviously that was not going to work anymore. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of going through and seeing all the families that live in like starter homes, but there's 8 of them, and I'm building houses for them to live elsewhere, or if they do have a starter home but it's like the kids' rooms for a teenager and they have a toddler, then I'm just kind of giving them new houses and different things like that. So this one was for that family that had the teenage girl, the parents, and then the child and the toddler. So I redid this house for them. Honestly, I'm obsessed with the way this house is. But I feel so overwhelmed right now, and here's why. Because we have so much to talk about today. I never have stuff to talk about in my builds. I just ramble on about literally anything. But we have a lot to talk about today. Like, a lot. So I don't even know how much this video is going to be talking about the build, and I apologize if you're like, what do you do? Hey, Brooke, what are you doing? And I'm just like, so anyway, and talking about something else. I apologize, but I have a lot to say. Let's just run through my day. Let's just do that. Okay, so I started my day late as anyway, I woke up really late. And I went to bed really late last night because I wasn't feeling too great, and I cannot sleep if I don't feel good. I know. Anyway, I wasn't feeling too great, and that's my own fault because I ate like a ton of mini eggs, if you guys don't know what they're, because I don't know if they're just a Canadian brand, but it's like these chocolate little eggs. They're from Cadbury. Anyway, they gotta be elsewhere. I feel like they are. I don't know though. I've never been out of Canada except for once and I was like 7. So anyway, I ate like a whole bag of those. I mean like a jumbo bag, and I didn't even finish them. I ate the rest of them today during the sim stream, which do not even stay at your screen now. Wait, what about that? Shh. We're getting to it. We're getting it there, girl. We got it. Okay. So I ate all those last night and I started not feeling good. So then I stayed up and played Roblox instead until 4 in the morning. And now I woke up at 1:30 today p.m. Not good. I need to stop doing that. And yeah, and then I woke up and immediately the sim stream started for me at 3 p.m. But I knew I had to record this video today and I was stressed. Okay, so I got up, did my little morning routine, all that stuff, and then I went to go like take my meds, all that stuff, right? And I mean, I ran. Like, I did not say hi to nobody in my family. And I just ran to my room, turned on my computer, and at this point, by the time I got out of bed and finished checking my phone, checking Discord, all that stuff, taking my meds, morning routine, it was like 2:30. I had a half hour, and I was like, this is not gonna get built by then. And when there's a sim stream like this, you best believe I am not doing nothing else. There's no multitasking, and I'm a multitask person. Like, if I'm watching a show, I'm on my phone the whole time, and I'm sorry, I'm just a horrible person like that. I have the worst concentration skills unless it's The Sims or something to do with Sims. I literally cannot do it. Even when I'm watching Sims YouTube videos, I can't pay full attention. I'm not even gonna say what it's from, you guys already know. But anyway, so when the Sims streams though, when it comes to new packs, that is the one thing I do not take my eyes off. I don't even blink. Okay, I don't even get up to get a drink because they're the type of people who would show you something. That sounds really bad. Like the sim gurus, they are kind of like this. They do this thing sometimes in streams where they'll show something off, but they won't talk about it, kind of in like a secretive kind of way. So you will never know what they're showing off if you weren't paying attention. So you have to glue your eyes to that. So I was not recording and watching at the same time like I do usually. So I started recording this and I got to the exterior. We're already way past what I did. I literally only built the shell. No windows, no nothing. And then I got like an alert on my phone that says starting in 3 minutes, Sims, blah, blah, blah. So I ran up to my bed and I turned on my TV and I connected YouTube. I watch the Sim streams on YouTube, not Twitch, because I like to watch them on my TV so I can have them louder. And Twitch doesn't Chromecast or connect to my TV because I have a Roku. Anyway, so I turned it on and I was watching it, eating my mini eggs, and then my boyfriend came home with some fast food, ate some of that, had a great day, was watching it. Then I felt really sick because my meds didn't kick in and I ate food that I shouldn't have. Anyway, you guys don't care about that. And I was watching the stream, and then eventually my mom was like, do you want to come hang out? So I ran in her room and I put the sim stream on her TV and I watched it in there as well. And she was so invested too. Like, and she's probably watching this like, girl, no, I wasn't. Don't lie to me, Mom. I know you were. She was watching it like, oh my God, what's that? Anywho, not to expose my mother right now. Anyway, I had so much fun. I've been in such a good mood watching that stream. That was the best time of my life. Anyway, I am so excited for the stream, guys, and I want to spend time today talking about that. And before I do that, I just want to say I was going to make a video and I was going to post tomorrow like an overview of everything, but I'm not going to do that, and here's why. So I was watching Lil Simsy stream. After the sim stream ended, she went live, like literally pressed go live as they stopped. I went right to hers, and she was saying she was also going to make a video tomorrow, right? But she doesn't know if she is. So I don't feel like I'm going to because literally everybody else is going to. So you guys want to see that, you can watch it from other people as well. But also, she made a good point of saying they showed off, the stream was 3.5 hours, I think, or like 2.5, something like that. It took so much time that I genuinely do not think that I could cover all that in like a 15-20 minute video without missing crucial details, because everything they showed, in my opinion, was like crucial things that I needed to see. So I just don't think it's possible, and that's what Lil Simsy was saying too. So if you guys do see a video tomorrow, it might be me going over the Sims community articles about everything they showed off and just kind of showing you what they caught. But that's also iffy, so if there's not a video tomorrow, do not be tweeting me like, where is the video at? We need to know, because anywho, I literally don't know how to do that. I've said literally a lot. I apologize. But anyway, I don't really know how to do that. So today, I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about what was said kind of in the stream of what I remember. I have the worst memory, so not by a long shot am I going to remember everything they said. I don't think really anybody can. But so I'm gonna kind of try to go over here today and just let out all my excitement, because let me be real honest real quick. I am the only person in my life that plays The Sims or knows anything about The Sims. I don't have a single friend or like family member that plays The Sims at all, except for my little cousins used to, but they're also having some issues right now with their EA Play app not letting them join. So if you guys, it basically gives them an error code that's like, I don't know, it says something like, oh my god, it says something like problem on our end, can't open game. So if you guys have had that and you know how to fix that, can you let me know? Because I have been searching the web and trying to contact EA help for weeks now, or like at least a week or more, and literally no response from EA at all. And a lot of other people are having the same problem as well. So if you guys know how to fix that and it happened to you, let me know. We've already tried a couple things and they don't seem to be working on their computers. So if you guys know that, let me know. But anyway, besides that, I don't have really anybody that plays the game with me. So my YouTube channel is so important to me for that reason, because it is my time to talk about The Sims and the things that I love about this game, because there is literally, I'm sorry, I will stop saying that now. There is nothing I love more in this world. Nothing than The Sims 4. And you might disagree with that. Hold your comments, because I'm emotionally unstable and I don't. Anyway, I'm kidding. Anyway, so be nice to me, because I know a lot of you have different opinions about this game and you're very frustrated, and that I agree with too. I am frustrated about a lot of things as well. So there is a couple things that I also don't like about the game. I'm sorry if that was weird there for a second. I had to stop my voiceover and come back. Anyway, there's a couple things I don't like as well. There's actually like quite a few things, like a couple of the packs I refuse to buy. There's just a lot of things like that. So I understand if me talking about the game frustrates you in a good way, because you are having similar issues, because I know a lot of people are, and I apologize for that. But at the same time, I love this game so much, and if I, you know what, we're not even gonna go there, but I was just gonna say basically, like, this game has basically helped me through literally every bad thing I've ever been through in my life. Every time I'm like having nightmares or something, all I do to get back to sleep is think about my Sims family. I think about like things I'm going to do with a new pack. I think about my YouTube videos, things to build. That is what calms me in this world. So it is like my safe space, this game. Anyway, I'm done being sappy. Next. Anywho. So I love talking about this game, but let's get into talking about the damn pack. Can we? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Anyway, if you're a child, close your ears. Oh, this is so unhinged. I am exhausted, not feeling well. Anyway, so I don't even know where to start, to be honest. Like, I'm sitting here like, where should I even start this video? I'm trying to get comfy. I'm like curling up and everything in my chair. We're getting comfy to talk about this today. Okay, so the first thing they showed off was the infants. They showed off like different things to do with the infants. They're in the Pancakes household, and they had like a baby by science, which if you guys are unsure and you didn't see the stream, basically they showed off, they had Bella Goth over, and Eliza wanted a baby, but she didn't want to like have it the conventional way, so they went on the phone and they clicked have baby by science. I don't know what I'm doing here, why it's so like not moving. Hello, there you go. Anyway, so she wanted a baby and she didn't want to go through the conventional way, so she went on the phone and she clicked have baby by science, and you actually don't need to be romantically involved with a sim to do that. So she just clicked Bella Goth, and Eliza went up to Bella, asked her about it. Bella was like, yeah, sure. And Eliza went off the lot, kind of like in a rabbit hole, and all of a sudden a pop-up came up that was like, Bella and Eliza are having a baby by science, like the same as when you do when you send your Sims to the hospital to have a kid. And she came back, and there was a bassinet upstairs, and it had a baby in it, like the newborns. So if you guys are confused about how it's gonna work, newborns, like, you know, the ones that are stuck in the bassinets, they are still like that, but they will be like that for a shorter amount of time, is what they said. So basically they will only be stuck in the crib for about 2-3 days. It's up to you, I guess, if you have MCC, but what I gathered from there is like 4 or 5, maybe somewhere around there, days, and then they will age up into the infants that are coming with the base game. So then they aged up immediately, but they did show off some new things because the babies in the bassinet, which are now referred to as newborns, actually do have some new things with them. They changed a lot about them, made them a little better too. So you can actually change their outfits now. You don't need, I don't know if this was with infant knitting, this is the one when I was eating my food, but they changed the outfits of the baby, and it looked like new stuff. So it looks like you could actually just change the newborn's onesies without nifty knitting now. Before, you had to scrounge and look through Plopsy for onesies every hour of your game to find one, and then you could change your baby's outfit. But it seems like you can just do that now. And they also updated so your babies have all skin tones, because before they only had 3, and now they have the normal kind, like the same ones as all of the Sims, adult Sims and teen Sims have, and stuff like that. So I think that's a really good addition as well. That's really, really good of them to do. And they fixed a couple bugs that were happening with them as well. Same with the option for when you click show off baby, and they would just like not. So they fixed that. Sorry, I have hiccups. They fixed that. And so newborns themselves have a whole update now, but then when they age up to infants is where the magic happens. And if you guys forget, this is not pack exclusive. They come with the base game. However, there is outfits and objects coming with growing together that is not for base game. But so with the new infants, it showed off this menu, which one of my favorite things was like try new food. And it brings up this menu that shows like all the food you could feed your infant, which is like ice cream, mashed peas, carrots, and we eat like normal baby food. And beside it was like never tried and didn't like, tried and hated, blah 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 blah, tried and loved. So your sim can click on them and try new foods, and you'll get a pop-up, not like a pop-up, but a notification in the corner there where they usually are, and it'll say like baby name, infant name, sorry, hated this, infant actually did like this, or stuff like that. And sometimes they'll spit it right at you. So I thought that was really interesting. And they showed off all the new toys. There's like playpens and mobiles. They showed off all the build mode cribs and things. And one thing I thought really cool that I didn't expect was that when your baby is an infant, right, they'll have like the infant bed, and you can upgrade it and turn that infant bed into a toddler bed. So there is new toddler beds with the pack, but you can upgrade infant cribs to look like a toddler bed that your toddler can sleep in, so you don't really have to buy a new one, which I think is so good for like rags to riches challenges. And just in general, because that's kind of how real life works too. I mean, I don't really know because I don't have any younger siblings. I only have an older brother. But I'm pretty sure most parents sometimes do that. Like they just kind of change the crib into a bed for their kid by taking the rails off. So that's really realistic, and I really like that as well. And I'm going to have so much fun with that. And they also changed the UI. We're going to get to that later because this is more the growing together portion. But this is coming to base game. They changed the UI for basically everything. But they changed it for the social. And you know how when you click on your sim right now, it's like friendly, funny, mean, mischievous, romantic? They changed it now where it's like complaints. And it's like complain about weather, complain about hot weather, complain about snow, complain about food. And then it's like hobbies, talk about video gaming, talk about singing, enthuse about colors with a painting skill. And then there's like mean, and it says like argument, and it has all the argument ones. And then there's ones that say like insults, and it has all the insults in there. It's perfectly organized, and my little organizer brain is so happy. And there's like funny, and it's like joke about. And then there's one that just says stories, and it has all the story options, like tell funny story, tell, fake story, all that stuff. So I think, and there's also one that's like pranks, and it's so cool, and I'm so excited for it. And for infants and stuff, they showed off a lot, but honestly, I don't remember a lot of it. There was different things like you can walk with them, you can pass them back and forth. I actually have notes on my phone, but I don't want to open up my phone and look in the middle of the video because it'll be kind of loud in your guys' ears to move everything on my desk. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so they did show that off. And the infant quirks, which I think I can remember some of them. It's like gassy, pees straight up, hates waking up, hates most food. And there's new traits, which is like difficult. It's kind of like the toddler one, but different wording in what I found, which I also really like. And there is a lot of hairs and different customization options and different things. They showed them off in cast and the clothes. I can't wait to get my hands on that bear onesie. And then they brought in Morgan and Scott is his name, the Sim Gurus, and they talked about growing together, and they showed off the world, and it has 12 lots. It has a library and a rec center for the community lots, and the rest are houses. By the way, when they showed off the Hopeful Hills, I think something like that, I audibly screamed, because I have been, okay, this is where the comments are going to get really mad at me, because we already have so many suburban worlds. But when I seen like an actual suburban street that has like a roundabout, houses right next to each other, I screamed because this is going to be really sad, really, really sad. Okay. Beware. I have been wanting to live in a neighborhood like that in real life since I was literally like 5 years old, because my grandmother always did. She lived in one of those like houses, like neighborhoods where every house looks the exact same, and it was like a row and kind of had a cul-de-sac at the end. I dreamed of that because where I live in real life, our neighbors are very far away from us, and every house is like miles apart basically. So when I was little, dreamed of living in a neighborhood like that where you could walk next door and hang out with the neighbors, even though most of the lots they showed off were like the shell houses, not real ones. I like the idea of it because if you can send your Sims off to rabbit holes with certain mods, which by the way, I'm warning you now, all your mods are going to be broken. That makes me deeply upset too. I almost cried about it twice today. Anyway, so when I get like social activities and you click visit friend, I can pretend they're at the neighbor's house and they're hanging out. And there is a couple lots in that cul-de-sac that are functional. I love that because that is what I've already planned out, like what the house is going to look like I'm going to build there and where my Sims are going to live when they're older. Like Hudson and Cora, they're living there. They're living on that cul-de-sac and I'll make the rules. That is just the way it's going to be. Because if you guys know anything about my channel and you guys aren't new here, well, every house I build fits on that cul-de-sac, okay? I could literally place my entire gallery discography up on there and it would fit perfectly because I build only suburban homes. So the excitement that I felt, and I'm so excited about the world. They talked about in Growing Together. I'm trying to spit it all out because we're almost done the video. In Growing Together, they showed off midlife crises, which have actual like goals that you have to complete to get through it. They showed off like your Sims can get random traits. Like her Sim did like a lot of crafting, and all of a sudden they were like, your Sim's a perfectionist now. And it just added a trait for you. So your Sim can have like up to 5 traits now. Even more, I don't know. And they showed off like the visitor one and the text you get where their Sims come visit. They had a guy named Kyle show up. He stayed for 6 Sim days. He also caught their house on fire. So you know what I mean. I'm excited for that. They showed off family dynamics a lot. I'm really excited for that. They basically show off family dynamics, so you set them in cast, or you'll get a pop-up that says, this relationship kind of seems difficult, or not very close, or very close, or they're always making each other laugh. Do you want, like, kind of the like and dislikes work, where it'll be like, it seems like they are close. Would you like to set the relationship to close? And you can click yes or no. And with likes and dislikes, we also got what they like in other people. And your Sim can like people who are friendly, or they can hate people who are mean. But this video is now over, so if you guys want to let me know how you felt about the live stream, let me know down below, and in my social medias, which are also linked down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Alright, I love you guys so much. Bye!